Welcome to Premier Championship Wrestling, historic Turner's Hall in Cleveland, Ohio.
Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall.
I, of course, am Joe Dombrowski alongside Benjamin C. Steele. And Ben, we are caught in the crossfire May 2019 as tempers continue to escalate here in Premier.
Absolutely, and by the way, that's Benjamin or Mr. Steele. My friends may call me Ben. We're going to get things kicked off. Very excited here with the Man Diamond. You know why he's a dime, Joe?
Why is that?
Because a dime is 10, and so is Elijah Dean.
Making his way to the ring, hailing from Intercourse, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 203 pounds, the
Elijah Dean, the pride of Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Not a lot going on there, a lot of in and out kind of town, but Elijah Dean, he went in there and there's actually a big billboard. It says the pride, and it's got his picture, his outfit, it's got everything. This kid is going to be a star. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to look back in a time, we're going to say, hey, remember when we first saw Elijah Dean and look what he's doing now. So this is a treat for the people.
And this is Elijah Dean's official in-ring premiere debut after seeing him a month ago in the corner of Calvin Couture when Calvin, let's be honest, he made history and did something none of us thought he could do.
You know what he did, Joe?
What's that?
I don't know if you know this, but Calvin Couture pinned Andrew Palace.
Yeah, the past 3 weeks. Wait, Andrew Palace has the Man Dime's jacket.
That doesn't look nearly as good.
And Palace running his laps, but yeah, Calvin Couture pinned Andrew Palace. It's all Calvin's been talking about on social media the past 3 weeks. And Palace had a lot of newfound enemies that night. Calvin and Man Dime working together to cause Palace maybe his most embarrassing premier loss. And Sonny Vice betraying Andrew Palace after coming out there to watch his back as a friend and confidant. Sonny Vice is here tonight, but Sonny Vice, BC, refused to accept a matchup with Andrew Palace, but Palace still has some anger to work out on the Man Dime, who is very, very noticeably involved in that aforementioned Calvin match.
Well, see, what I think had happened was he was there to neutralize the effects of what he thought would have been Sonny Vice. Obviously, Sonny Vice had other ideas in mind, and I don't blame Sonny Vice for not wanting a match against Andrew Palace. If Palace wants that, he can work his way up to it. Let's see.
Well, how does Andrew Palace have to work his way to Sonny Vice when Vice hasn't competed in 7 months and Palace has been here each and every time?
Well, Sonny Vice has to get his mind right. He sent the message. That was step one, and now Palace can sit back and he can wait until Sonny Vice deems it necessary. You know, Sonny Vice, former Premier Champion. Andrew Palace, former Premier Champion. So
nice takedown.
It's going to be a big match, a match that I think you would say you never thought we would see.
Well, not under these circumstances, certainly. Man Dime to the eyes. A lot of people who don't know Man Dime may be surprised to know that he's only 8 months in the game, not even a full year experience. BC, what is it about the Man Dime that makes him such a natural in the ring, although Palace is controlling him now? Just signing on for a matchup with Palace this young in your career is a big feat.
Well, he's got a lot of confidence. There's no shortage of confidence. Some might call it an ego, but let's be honest, when you're built like that, there's going to come confidence with the territory. Now wait a minute.
Palace has that obnoxious pink jacket of the Man Dime and making sure Man Dime's closely acquainted with it.
You know, this might be all fun and games for Andrew Palace, but that's what's going to happen to him. Only 8 months in the game, and he is wise beyond his years.
Duck on the clothesline by Palace, but Dime caught him on the rebound.
And, might I add, that he has been getting workout and fashion tips from Calvin Couture, by the way, the man that pinned Andrew Palace.
Well, I was just going to ask you about the relationship between Man Dime and Calvin Couture. Is Calvin helping dress Man Dime? Is he taking him to the finest Italian shops? Is Man Dime a bodyguard? What exactly is the business relationship between these two entities?
Well, Man Dime can serve in a lot of roles. He can be bodyguard, he can be motivational speaker, he can be intimidator. You see the guns there. If Calvin would need be, he'd be a tag partner. Very versatile is Elijah Dean. Right now, he's the guy that just kicked Andrew Palace. That might be my favorite.
Big question to me here is, as the loss to Calvin rented space in the head of Andrew Palace. Is Andrew Palace having any doubt? What happens if Palace goes 0-2 on this duo and loses to Mandime?
You were the man that said last month at Fallout, at our last event, did you not say that there are very few men that have defeated Andrew Palace?
Yeah.
There are very, very few. Calvin Couture now is one of those. And how do you do it? Just like I said, you get in his head. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, so to speak, because it's only been one loss that we've seen Andrew Palace have, but he's the kind of guy that if you can rent space in that head, as you said, it's going to be a long, long time before we hear a win from Andrew Palace again, and Elijah Dean's definitely the guy that can do it. Now, have you ever seen a man pull off pink and green before? Very few.
Well, yeah, that's a rare trait in itself, much like pinning Andrew Palace, but Mandime's showing great poise. Mandime's not been intimidated. He has not been backtracking. He hasn't been hesitant at all. And I think Mandime is somebody who's picked up this industry very naturally, very organically. He knows it. That makes him obnoxious. It makes him overbearing, but it also makes him dangerous. As Palace battles his way to his feet, windmill-like shots to Mandime, who is now out on his feet. Duck to the clothesline, follow through, power slam, nicely done.
You know, you say obnoxious.
Senton as well.
You say obnoxious. Some people actually like that.
We'll see if that's a victory. No, Palace out quickly. Where's Calvin right now, by the way?
Calvin is actually preparing. He is making sure his hair is coiffed. He is making sure he's got pedicured toes.
That's important for a wrestling match.
Well, absolutely. Comfort is key. That is one thing that Calvin Couture taught me. He also taught me that he pinned Andrew Palace. I don't know if we covered that already.
Big elbow and a miss. Andrew Palace out of the way. And Palace with an opportunity. You know, that's not how Palace in any way expected his night to go a month ago, involving Calvin, involving Sonny Vice. It's a long road ahead for the Spasmanian Devil. One thing I know about Andrew Palace, he's never backed down from a challenge, no matter how long those odds seem to be. Reversal. And Shaka Jockey connects.
You know, if the Vegas odds are against Andrew Palace, that might be the time you want to bet on him. He definitely has no issues, no ifs, ands, or buts, and won't make an excuse, but...
Oh, what a sharp right.
He will knock you out.
Out on his feet, half and half, and Elijah Dean gets folded up. Back suplex high angle again.
I don't know if Elijah Dean knows where he's at. See, this is a point where Calvin would be good out there to help him along. Or hey, maybe we can bring Sonny Vice.
Wait a minute, could this be the hernia driver? It's amazing how Palace, when he's focused one-on-one, actually does well, as opposed to 3-on-1. But Mandime is able to cut Palace off at the pass. Dime just counted out of the hernia driver. Could this be an omen? Could this... I mean, this is a huge win for Elijah Dean. He's a player in Premier from Jump Street with a win here.
He's going to be more than a dime. He's going to be a couple dollars and a quarter. Might have to have
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Second attempt. Oh, Palace got it that time. Hernia driver. That's enough. Well, Andrew Palace, a measure of revenge, but you gotta believe that there's a long road ahead, and I think Andrew Palace may have some words regarding that.
Last time I was here, I had a former friend hit me in the head with a steel chair.
He's a lot of mean words that laugh out loud.
So, Sonny Vice, when I see you, I'm going to hurt you.
Short and stern warning from Andrew Palace to Sonny Vice. Palace is all about having fun, but if you cross him the wrong way, you'll have hell to pay, and that may be Sonny Vice in the crosshairs, in the crossfire of Andrew Palace right now.